Hi, my name is Nick. I'm from Vocal Image, and we've created AI coach for communication skills. We have 100K in MRR, 1 million in total revenue. Our year-over-year growth is above 500%. We are a team of 6, and we are awesome. Communication skills cost a lot of money, and the only available choice is training with a coach. But it is expensive, time-consuming, and sometimes even embarrassing. With Vocal Image, you can improve your voice and boost your communication skills. How does that work? Users record their voice with the phone. We analyze their voice. Based on that analysis, we create for them personal training plan. Follow this plan, improve your communication skills, and improve your life. We have strong unit economics, and users unlock features and content with subscriptional access. Our conversion rate from installation to customers is 9%. And this number is 3 times better than average on the market. For example, Headspace had in 2018 4%. 1 year ago, when I was speaking at this stage, we had 20K in MRR, and now, 1 year later, we are 5 times bigger. Historically, communication skills coaching was available in B2B mostly. Rich companies could hire expensive coaches for their top-level employees. Not anymore. We made it affordable for everybody and left behind most of the competitors in the mobile space. But we are not stopping here. We are developing AI voice filters that will eliminate communication challenges without training. Forget about hours with coaches and mobile applications. Speak naturally, and AI does the rest. Our team has all the necessary skills. Our voice guru taught top-level employees from all over the world and worked with Warner Brothers Studios. Our growth marketer stands behind success of Joom and Lensa AI, and our CTO is the first one who developed AI for voice evaluation. I'm without any public speaking experience, but with hard vocal image training managed to win some pitch competitions, so technology definitely works. And with current metrics, we're approaching break-even, so this is the perfect time for us to fundraising. We are raising 3 million to reach 100 million in next 6 years in ARR. Our mission is to build the best tool for communication skills. And just imagine if people of all races, genders, or ages, no matter their financial status or location, can speak clearly with a beautiful voice, without accents, speech disorders, or any kind of communication challenges. My name is Nick. I am CEO of Vocal Image, and reach me to become part of this story. Thank you.
Perfect start. Now it's time for Q&A.
So thank you. So the question is, I remember you from the last year. So why only 5 times you grow?
Because we're not yet at that point when we can skyrocket in 10 times. Right now, we're testing basic hypotheses to understand our product market fit and to understand our customers better. We find the best cohorts with retention of 75% and LTV to 100, and we want to double it. But for that, obviously, we need some money.
Thank you.
Yeah, Nick, so you work hard during the year, so reach quite amazing metrics, also the other indicators. Can you tell how big it can be? Because the concern is that maybe the market is not so big in the end, so you're growing, but you reach some kind of, the line, where it's not growing so fast, So can you just tell how big is the market potentially?
The volume of the market is $37 billion in USA and UK only, and these numbers from Hall's report, they were scored by estimating companies with more than 100,000 employees. But just imagine that when you speak about taxi service, you think about Uber or maybe Bolt. When you speak about language learning, you think about Duolingo or Babbel. I want everybody in this hall to think about vocal image when you speak about communication or communication skills.
So is there a potential threat that, for example, iPhone or Androids will deliver a very similar feature inside of their core things, and you just won't be needed by the users anymore?
Our application is cross-platform. We are available in iOS, in Android. Also, we have web application where you can access the same features. Thank you for your questions.
Thank you. A round of applause goes for you. And we are continuing. Number 2, Axiology. Please, welcome.
Hi there. My name is Marius, and I'd like to make bonds accessible to all. When I say all, I mean all of you, and that's why all of you should listen. I have 2 multi-billion questions for you. Why settle for 1% on your bank deposits when you can get 10% yield in the bond market? Why bother with a bank account when you can give money to your own government and earn 4%? The answer is that the market is rigged, and it's only made for the big boys. There's no infrastructure and no space for you in this market. The average transaction in the bond market is 2.5 million. I bet that's not your ticket size. But the pressure is building on. There's more than 2-fold increase of retail participants in the capital market. And there are more than 50 million users of the banking apps waiting to be monetized in the European Union. And there's a monumental change in the regulatory environment which opens the door. I would like to take you through that door. Imagine vertically integrated, regulatory compliant solution which is integrating all the layers of the capital market, brokerage, exchange, settlement system, central securities depository into one layer. There are 25 trillion bonds being issued in the European Union, and there are 15 trillion of deposits waiting to be employed. We are not reinventing the wheel. Our business model is based on the current established practices in the bond market. And the numbers you see on the slide, these are the fees that we all pay in that market right now. Do we have competition? Yes. Anyone can be a competitor. They have to go through this regulatory route. And to the best of our knowledge, there are 6 companies who are trying to do the same. Our traction. We have secured support from Ripple Labs and SuperHow. We partnered with the biggest brokerage in the Baltics. We vetted this infrastructure with a partner, and we implemented a successful pilot of them. We are now looking for a strategic partner who can go along with us, or we are willing to go our own route and become licensed entity. Our main go-to-market right now is the government bonds market, and we have a dream team which is ready to dream big. We have covered all the bases of the skill set needed for that. So we're raising 2 million to become a regulated operator of so-called DLT TSS platform, or we are looking for 500,000 support to become a partner with a strategic partner. I'm on a mission to make the bonds market more efficient in Europe. I have done the same in the payments market and developed the backbone of the payments market in Lithuania, which the fintech system is built on.
Thank you. And now it's time for our judges and their questions. The applause goes to you.
Hello, Marius. Question is why you, from the 6 competitors, so why you are better?
I have done it. I see the problem, and I have a dream. I want that an average company anywhere in Europe, then the bank is not giving the loan to them of the average 2 million euros. They can find a place in Europe, in Lithuania, where there is this platform where they can issue bonds in a very efficient and cheap way and make them accessible to everyone to invest.
Hi, thanks for the pitch. Can you tell us a bit more about the regulation part? You mentioned that the change is happening. When is it happening?
So for those who know, financial market is highly regulated. So this regime is a list of exclusions from MiFID, CSDR, and MiFIR, which are the main legal acts governing the infrastructure and the provision of the financial services in the capital markets. And it allows technologically to create the platform which otherwise would not be able to implement. And this is the glue which allows this vertical integration and ability to have the operational efficiencies for such a platform to appear.
Hi, Marius. I also have a question. So I saw this brokerage fees, so 150 bills, something like that. Some guys definitely not be happy about you like disrupting the market. So is it you or there's a team behind your back, doing this? Because you need probably a strong team to do this, and maybe you can tell more about who is with you together doing this Axiology.
Right. So on the team, we have the tech guys, and this project is being incubated in the technology company, and it benefited from the support from Ripple, and the persons on this team have more than 20 years of experience in the exchange, depository service, and leading innovation departments of the biggest exchanges in the world.
Thank you. Let's continue. Number 3, Zenno. We are waiting for you on stage. Good luck.
I'm here. Hello, good afternoon, Startup Fair. Hi, everyone. Do you see the screen? Here we are. Zenno, best life for your best friend. My name is Mindaugas. I am co-founder of Zenno, data-driven pet health and wellness service. Think of it as Kilo Health, but for pets. The problem that we're solving is actually very simple. There's too much sugar in regular pet food, and they're getting sick and they're dying. So my co-founder, Agata, who is chief nutrition expert, who's somewhere in the stage, has created a raw superfood and human-grade meat ingredient together with scientists even from NASA that we're now selling as a subscription, and we're using freeze-drying technology to make sure that this is, subjectively speaking, the best food in the market. Our secret sauce is that it's a monthly subscription. We're using personalization, and with more customers and more data that we collect about our customers, we can make better suggestions to the new customers. We have a very tightly knit community that keep each other engaged, and that causes very good customer loyalty. The market that we're servicing is around 6 billion euros, which is premium pet food market in the UK and Germany. It's growing around 12.5% every year. Talking about the market, I mean, probably to investors out there, like dog food, how scalable is this, right? So last year, Mars Corporation bought Nom Nom brand in the US for $1 billion. Top 5 subscription services in the US market have now exceeded $1 billion in revenue. And recently, another juggernaut has raised $350 million as their series B, C, D, E, whatever. So basically, the market is there, and we either jump to the big boys or we get acquired by them some point. Here are some customers. So we already have a bunch of like 200 customers that spend like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 euros with us on dog food. Yeah. And by the way, we're going to have cat food soon enough. We have very good customer lifetime value, which is increasing every month we spend on the market. And yeah, customers tend to stay around. The business model. We are currently targeting the UK market. We have really good customer acquisition costs, and with €1,000 lifetime value, it has a very good return ratio, which is around 26. And right now, we're here today trying to raise to build a bigger market foothold in the UK market. So that's our vision, focusing on the UK and German markets to educate the customers, build brand awareness and brand trust, and to become one of the leading brands in the region. We have an amazing team that's very PR friendly. I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to jump to the ask. We're raising 450,000 euros as our seed extension, and it will allow us to get to Series A and 200,000 euro MRR. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Judges, the time is yours.
So, pet market is increasing, right? Not only food, but I'm curious what a NASA guy or girl was doing. What's so special about it?
Well, the freeze-drying technology was sort of implemented and pushed forward by the NASA. His experience is with the way that carbohydrates affect astronauts' nutrition, and he's very passionate dog lover, so his hobbies carry into pet health and wellness, and Agata is working with him as a mentor to apply these technologies and know-how to the pet health and wellness.
Hello, nice pitch. And I'm just wondering that because you also mentioned the expansion market to Hong Kong and South Korea, how did you choose these two countries, and what's the strategy different from the expansion in Europe and in Asia?
Thank you very much. It's a great question. We are already in these markets. We have partners servicing the markets on our behalf. Actually, they're one of our leading markets right now. Which proves the point that our food is loved by dogs and cats in Hong Kong and South Korea, which will hopefully one day become our target markets as well. So we're selling as B2B service, but now we're focusing on our home turf, let's put it that way, in Europe. So yeah, we have partners there.
Hi, thanks. So the last time I heard you was at Tech Chill. So can you just name us maybe one big win that you had over the summer?
One big win that we had over the summer. Well, actually, we really nailed the acquisition funnel in the UK. We managed to reduce the customer acquisition cost, so we now just need to throw in money into the funnel and acquire as many customers as we can. It works. We can acquire customers at scale. We just need to produce the food in order to service those customers that we acquire. And that's why we're raising the funds.
Time is up.
Thank you.
A big thank you goes to you. Number 4, Free Bionics Taiwan. Please welcome.
Hi everyone. I'm Zhenhua from Taiwan. Do you remember when did you work with your family last time? Working is the natural demand of human beings. Work to our parents, work with our family, work to our love. But unfortunately, there are over 20% of population they lack the injury, got the disease, and lose the ability. Due to the limitation of human power therapies, they cannot get very well a rehabilitation program. So with the disability, they may decrease their 20-year span life. The stroke patient, until over 2 years, use our data-driven exoskeleton system, used for only 4 minutes and regain her function. Our solution can be used in institute and used at home, and we can measure the patient diversity for upper limb or lower limb. All the treatment data can be transmitted to our cloud. Compared to the main player in the market, FreeBionics is the only one can provide a solution for patients from hospital to home for different indications. We provide our solution for our customer by sale, by rental model. But in next year, we will launch a subscription model. And in 2026, after our IPO, we will provide a treatment service directly. We are aiming the market of over $300 billion. With our strong IP, we already install our solution in 20 countries now. Our revenue is continually growing up. And this year, we already signed a contract for $2.1 million. We have a complete product line plan, including each kind of exoskeleton device. I'm founder and CEO of FreeBionics. Michael is our research team leader. Sam is our financial manager. Aaron is our marketing director. And with our strong strategic investor, with strong USA, Japan, and the Taiwan National Development Funding. To the 2030 outlook, FreeBionics will be a company with over $300 billion revenue company. Now, I'm calling for the pre-IPO run $5 million for 16% to launch our subscription model and the personal device. FreeBionics is changing the people's life now. I would like to invite you to join us to work together and make the world better. FreeBionics, smile away. Thank you very much.
Thank you goes to you, and judges, the time is yours.
Okay, so thank you. In which country you are planning to make IPO?
Mission.
Sorry?
Sorry.
I ask you, you said that you're raising money for pre-IPO fund. So my question is, where you are planning to make IPO?
Okay,
in which country?
Yes, sorry. Thank you for your question. And we already discussed the secure company in Taiwan, and our schedule is after the 24 months, we could be qualified for the IPO. So this round we call the pre-IPO round, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Can you tell us a bit more about your round structure? Where is the money going in, the 5 million that you're raising?
Sorry?
Can you tell us a bit more about your round structure of the 5 million? Where is the money going in?
For this round, we try to raise 5 million, and we want to launch the subscription model for the excellent device for hospital. And we would have very amazing personal excellent device. And the pricing would be $1,000 for the OA user, yeah.
Do we have more questions?
What do you see your biggest obstacle right now? Your biggest challenge?
Sorry?
What is your biggest challenge in the coming...
For my company?
Yeah.
Yeah, now the challenge, the first one is we don't want to have the COVID again. And the second is we need some cash to support us the operation to promote the technology in different countries to help the patient. Yeah.
Yeah, so the jury is just sitting and saying, wow, you know. So yeah, really outstanding product. So wishing you best of luck, you know, and if you, like, we need some help, you know, in fundraising here, so probably we should discuss later.
Thank you, judges. The time has ended. Thank you. Number 5, Vaitalsiggns. Please welcome.
I'm a medical doctor with 30 years of experience. During this time, medicine and medical devices has developed a lot, but some of the tools are still archaic. I have 15 minutes per patient, and during this time, I have to do several examinations, measure several biosignals with different zoo of devices. Some of these devices, like the stethoscope, are 200 years old. That's why me and my team in Aalto University in Finland have developed a state-of-the-art, space-age, connected and a smart device that does all of those measurements in one device. In addition to that, it documents everything in digital format in patient files. So when the doctor goes back to his desktop, he sees all of the results, and additionally AI analysis of each signal and all of the signals together. So he gets a diagnosis, assistance, and probabilities of what could be wrong with the patient. The system is so simple that we are also offering it for home use with an app. So people can measure themselves or measure their family members at home and use it, for example, for telemedicine. This is where we are now. So we have a working prototype of the device, user interface, and the AI. Actually, our AI is much more than a working prototype. It's best in class and better than human in 6 categories. We did a pilot clinical trial with excellent results, and a survey of Finnish doctors returned very encouraging results. 91% were saying that if this device was available today, they would buy it. We actually collected the emails of those people, so we have our first 400 customers already waiting. So as I said, this was a 4-year project, a research project. We still need 1 year of development and then CE certification to get it to the market. A round of 600K is open. Some of that has been already committed. And the device and the system has multiple use cases in addition to what I told you, the professional and the home use. It can be used for veterinary medicine, animals, and clinical trials, and also telemedicine, which is a growing field. This is our team, all PhDs and one PhD student with large experience. Some of us have been working for Nokia and Philips, and our AI developer is one of the best in the world. And this is an impressive list of our mentors and advisors from Aalto University and beyond.
Yes, the time has ended. Thank you goes to you. And judges, the time is yours.
Thank you for the presentation. Do you need any certification to put the product on the market? And how is it scalable in terms of different markets? So how is it accessible globally or in regards of regulation?
Yeah. Yes, this is a medical device CE2A, which is one of the lightest certifications. When you have that, then you can sell in the whole EU. And even some countries in other countries accept the CE certification. For US, we need an FDA approval, but this is a very low-risk device, so these are not complicated to get. At the same time, they give us protection from competition.
Do you need still to get them, or you have something already?
We will have to get them after the device is in the final mode. So because after that you can't change anything. So after 1 year of development, we will have a device which would look like this, and we will certify that, and then we can go to market immediately.
Seeing your team, my question is how you ensure that your device is suitable for women?
This is our core team. Yeah, this is our core team. Actually, when we were doing this pilot clinical trial, 70% of the patients we examined were women. So we are paying a special attention to that. We also have in our advisory, like now, also female physicians. Their pictures were not here.
So what's your go-to-market strategy? You are going to get the certification, and then what? You are going to sell the device, you're going to sell the license for manufacturing the device, so how you're going to basically do the sales?
Well, at the moment, the way we see it is that we will offer the device as a hardware and software as a service. So doctors have to pay only a monthly fee to use everything. And this will decrease the threshold for going to the market because they don't have to take a risk of 500 or 700 euros of buying the device and not being satisfied. So, and then we will update the system all the time. So that's how we ease it into the market.
Thank you. Vaitalsiggns was here with us. And now number 6, DeRisk Business Solutions. Please welcome with a round of applause.
Good afternoon. I'm Naglis, CEO of DeRisk, a B2B SaaS for corporate treasury and hedging. This is our client. It's Canadian leader in bullion sales and jewelry sales online. Annual revenue about $1 billion a year. And 1% change in currency or commodity price can mean instant loss to them of 200K on a balance sheet. Their CFO used to spend 80% of his time doing number crunching to measure this exposure. We build a tool. It takes less than 1 minute to him to make a decision based on the data that he sees. This is industry agnostic problem. From airlines to manufacturing to autos, all companies involved in trade of commodities or currencies are actually exposed to these risks. The root of or the cause of the problem is in data volumes that are hitting finance teams. We don't have enough capacity, actual knowledge, or resources to deal with it. We've been together as a team for 5 years. We've got all operations covered, from operations to admin to compliance to software development. And we built something called Chill Pill for finance teams. Effectively, it's a data aggregation tool, which on top has analytics platform and is capable of providing advanced analytics to make the decisions. It integrates financial products into the platform from banks and ensures efficiency and business continuity to corporates in various industries. The hedging market is huge. There's a reason why Wall Street banks are big. It's because of derivatives. Our target market is 50 million to 1 billion annual revenue companies in Europe. We've got roughly 27K of those on LinkedIn. And we approach them with two business models. They can pay us MRR, or they can use our partner banks, and we recoup our revenue through share of banking products. After 3 years of bootstrapping, we've built MVP late last year. We've got 300K annual revenue, investment firm license in EU. Healthy pipeline, and we're in talks with 4 global brokers for partnership. 2 of them already sent paperwork. We need 750K. A large chunk of it will go into business development efforts, which needs to be supported by also technical talent for customer support, onboarding of clients, and product improvements. Thank you very much.
Thank you goes to you as well. And now, dear judges, the time is yours.
I will start from the end. So on the last slide, you had 750K that will help you reach 50 million?
Yes.
So
It's
you need
in 5 to 7 years. We might need a bridging bridge.
What do you need? Where will 750K bring you, actually, realistically, in 18 months?
Roughly 2 million, at which we're talking to big banks like HSBC, Citibank, who are interested in product like this.
Okay, thank you. So what is your secret sauce? As I think there are plenty of such
Lack of
systems.
skill set globally. So, I mean, someone with this skill set, he works in Wall Street, London, or somewhere.
No, but your secret sauce, what is as your team or?
I used to do this for big financial institutions in London.
Okay, so you.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Good answer. So how you see this company in 10 years?
There's a data plane here. If you noticed, I mentioned data aggregation. So think of us as a company which aggregates enterprise-wide data, not financial, not only accounting, everything. We can make further products out of this and go into lending, credit risk measurement, etc.
Hi, can you mention once again, like that, one main problem that you are solving at this stage?
It's convenience. So typical CFO, he's an accountant. He knows nothing about CRM systems, integrations, etc. We aggregate data to him and show it in a fairly easy to understand manner. So it's numbers crunching exercise and integrations with multiple enterprise systems, from banks to CRMs to accounting systems to ERP systems, and pulling it all together and showing him in an easy to understand way to make a decision.
Thank you, judges. Thank you for the pitch.
Thank you very much.
Please welcome number 7, Jello X Biotech.
Hello, everyone. We are Jello X Biotech from Taiwan, and we provide next-generation pathology platform for precision health. And first of all, what is pathology diagnostic? Pathology diagnostic is responsible for the most precise examination in the major disease, especially for cancer. So the pathology diagnostic can diagnose the patient tissue in the cell level. But can you imagine that this kind of a precise examination is doing like this? So, this causes a problem. In some cases, the two pathologists has the concurrence only 60 to 70%. It's a dead or alive problem, only 60 to 70%. So have everyone think about using the digitize digital the images and using like AI to improve that? Yeah, many big players want to do that, such as Philips, such as Leica, but they meet many, many challenges. The first is performance challenges, and the second is hard to integrate the pathology digitally in the current workflow. The third is the learning challenges. So in pathology, only less than 5% practice are fully digital for now. And with Jello X, we provide a solution with our 3D AI solution to enhance the current digital pathology solution. We can enhance efficiency, lower the budget, and make it for easy enable. And all of these results are published on the peer-reviewed journal paper. And we are a university spin-off startup, and we spin off from 2019, and now after 4 years, we are still alive and also doing well. Because we are a university startup, we have our own technique. We have 15 granted and pending patents, and many, many trademarks, and many, many like FDA-listed products. Okay, so how are we doing business? The hospitals can enable our solution and starting provide the precise diagnostic to the patient and to the pharmaceuticals. So after several years, now we have dozens of individual paid customers, over 8 paid institute customers, and our revenue stream doubled and doubled. And now this year, we target triple. And we already got this kind of, this amount PO. We just need to finish that. And now we're seeking about like a 0.5 to 1 million investment to enable the Euro market. Thank you.
It goes to you as well. Judges, I hope you have questions.
Yeah, hi, thank you for the pitch. Can you tell us a little bit more about the sales cycle? So since the first moment you're talking with the hospitals until the moment that it's being used.
Okay. Typically, we will do like 2 to 4 months to convince the hospital to enable our solutions. And we typically do like a free trial and like a research lead project to let them to use our product. But we do this with the partners. We rely on the partnership with such as Intel, Roche, so to make it much more easier.
What is your current valuation?
Huh? What?
What is your current valuation?
Current valuation.
Oh, valuation. Okay. We just finished 3 million fundraising in the beginning of this year, and our post evaluation is around 15 million.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
We still have 1 minute.
Okay.
If you have questions.
Hi. So you mentioned that you have partnership with Intel and Roche. Can you simply explain what is that?
Okay. So we successfully done some stories in Taiwan that we integrate our products together to let the traditional pathology lab become a digital pathology lab with this kind of advanced intelligence functions, so that the efficiency and the budget will be much enhancement, yeah, like that.
So is the whole team consisting of students? I just remember you mentioning students a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, it's not. No. We are a university spin-off startups. So our professor quit his job and to become the CEO of our company. And I'm a former PhD student. Now I'm a graduate. And so this is my PhD thesis.
A big thank you goes to you. Thank you for the pitch. The next one is called 3 Cubes, so welcome.
Hi. So hi, my name is Darius. I'm co-founder of 3 Cubes. And the problem is that children will better play video games than go to school. But you see, that's not even a problem. That's actually the solution. So to take this into action, we need to take the next step in Sandbox creative games. And this is exactly what 3 Cubes is. We are building a next-generation video game platform for creativity and curiosity. So basically, we're making 3 different elements inside of our game: Sandbox, Adventures, and Spaces. Imagine in Sandbox area, instead of sitting at boring physics classes, you would go to virtual world and build Mars base, and that's how you learn physics. Or in adventures, instead of doing boring homework, you could go with your friends on an adventure to Antarctica and learn why climate change is happening. Or in your free time, you could build your own room from furniture you got as a reward and invite your friends and play mini games. So all of those three parts are connected, and children are building their avatar as a portfolio. And we are also empowering parents and teachers through our website with powerful tools for custom learning goals and analytics. So this is early pre-production video of our first upcoming adventure map for cybersecurity with NordVPN together. We are building it on top of open source voxel engine. Yeah. So primary target customers are B2C parents and secondary schools. And our business model is very similar to Duolingo or Roblox. So all of our content is free to play, and we monetize self-expression, extra tools, and analytics. So very flexible. And from competition, we stand out because we focus on game simulations for creativity. And we are very easy to use, very fast distribution. That means that you don't even need teachers to scale this product. And for the past 6 years, we've been trying to build this product on top of Minecraft, and we learned a lot of things. We are right now generating revenue, and we got a lot of feedback from parents, children, and teachers, and we are building this new, better platform. So this is our team, pretty huge. This is our co-founding team. I'm personally a Lithuanian gaming YouTuber with 100,000 subscribers. And we are racing pre-seed round 500K. Why? Because we are launching this platform with first single-player adventures after 2 months. So yeah, and monetization kicks in after 3-4 months, so early next year. So basically that's us. So let's join revolution of education. Thank you.
Thank you for the pitch. To make the revolution of education, you probably need to sell to educational institutions, right?
Yes.
What's your target customer, and how do you plan to sell them to educational institutions?
Yeah, the problem is that for the past 6 years, we were trying to adapt to education standards. But we learned if we want to push forward education, we need to not align with them. And what we learned that actually the whole global world is talking about one thing: soft skills, personalization, creativity, collaboration, and we are targeting those. So basically we are targeting soft skills, and we are making this next generation tool which is actually can be still applied to traditional schools right now. So we're kind of helping schools to go to this new updated school version. Yeah, and we learned how to talk with government also. Thank you for your question.
Do we have more questions?
Yeah, can you share a bit maybe about the feedback from the parents that you receive about this game?
Yeah, basically parents are coming to us and saying, can we get this product at home? And we said, sorry, can't, because Minecraft doesn't allow us. Because of whole Minecraft education, weird licensing thing and weird distribution. So we got a lot of feedback. Basically for 2 years, we've been even running after school activities. So parents were our, basically we had 600 paying parents who actually trusted our product and looking for this new. Yeah. So they see great value because right now a lot of parents are buying subscriptions for Roblox and Fortnite, but they don't even know what they get from it. And we are kind of coming here and saying, for children, this is even more creative space, but for parents, here are tools for you to see what your child is doing and to even motivate them to set custom learning goals and to award children for cooperating with parents.
Thank you for the pitch. And number 9 is Glassity. You are welcome here on stage.
This is your cloud. It's a black box. What is inside it? Can you see it? How many cloud engineers are in the audience? Probably you know what I'm talking about, right? Probably you know what are the things that you have deployed there, but you don't have this visibility of all these services. And a lot of services are dropped down there. It's not only servers and databases, it's datasets, lambdas, values. It's a lot of that, and you cannot see it. It sounds like a problem, right? It happened to me. I was working at United Nations, and I get responsibility to manage a lot of that. Then it happened. One cloud engineer had a small mistake that cost us more than $20,000, and no one realized about it. Then is when I thought, must be a better way. Of course, this is good for Amazon Web Services. This is how they do a lot of money out of the enterprise, but doesn't need to be that way. Why, if you can see through the darkness and see all what is in there? This is exactly what we do at Glassity. Hi, I'm Ernesto. I work as a cloud architect and as a cloud engineer for more than 20 years. And during my career, I found that I'm not alone there. There is a lot of engineers there, and product owners, and decision makers, that they are querying clouds, looking into the darkness, and burning money. And we want to change that. Introducing Glassity. Glassity is an AI-powered system that increases visibility and increases massively the usability of the cloud, reducing cost and empowering decision makers. How does it work? It's easy. You just log into our platform, you connect your Amazon account, and toggle the autopilot. When you do that, automatically you get 50% reduction in your cloud costs without touching a single server. Our business model is easy. We have two revenue lines. One is for cost optimization, and we charge a success fee of only 10%. For the rest of our suite, we have a subscription based on the size of the infrastructure. The prices will be unbilled soon. The market is big. Everybody knows. It's expected to grow more than 100 billion in the next 4 years, but the opportunity is in the cloud waste. 28% of this amount is going nowhere. We are talking 147 billion directly to the trust. We're a very young startup, but despite that, we start to acquire our first pilot customers, proving the efficacy of our solution and getting revenue out of it. Our team, we have a great team, and there is 8 people made successful this business with all the skills needed. We, for the investors, now we are raising 400K, and the round will be open until November. But I want to talk with these engineers in the audience. Let's talk and let's reduce your costs.
And now let's ask questions, so judges.
Hi, great pitch, and actually very clear value proposition also, even I understood what you do. And also very interesting pricing model where you charge 10% from the, as a success fee from the amount saved. Mm-hmm. So how you calculate this saved amount, in first month, the second, or after 12 months, is it like so straightforward, easy to calculate, the amount?
Every month will be different, obviously, because it's a success fee. We are actually saving 62% of the cost, but we pass 50% for the customer, and around 10% is what we get as a success fee. It's a very good deal.
True.
Okay, my question, how you reach client and how you sell, and what is the customer acquisition cost for each of
Our customer acquisition costs still are undiscovered. We are now going through founder network, because I have a strong network, working a lot of years in this business, and later we are going doing direct sales and doing digital marketing and well, one by one, acquiring these customers. We expect our customer acquisition cost will be around $400.
Okay, thank you.
The best customer profile, the lowest hanging fruit, and overall the customer profile?
Well, idea persona is like customers that spend at least 10,000 of recurrent cost in Amazon Web Service until 200. This is most the people that we want to target. Kind of companies, well, it's infrastructure, industry agnostic, but we are going to look more in people doing SaaS and doing digital business that have like heavy workloads in the cloud.
Thank you. This is it. Yes, the time have ended. So thank you for your pitch. And number 10 is Dropla Tech, so please welcome with a big round of applause. This is the last pitch.
Thank you. Greetings, everybody. Thank you for your undivided attention. Landmines. Such a distant concept for those who never faced the atrocities of war or its remnants. You cannot use your land. Your children run away laughing. You spend the next 2 hours in fear. Fear of lost limbs. And fear is the mind killer that impales the spirits of nearly 2 million people daily. This is an everyday reality for them, and even more around the world. And to give you a good perspective on why this area needs rapid modernization, only 1% of all potentially contaminated land has been cleared by united efforts in 2 years. This is not a competition. This is call to arms, and Dropla Tech accepts by creating a remote sensing complex for landmine detection and augmented mapping. A complex that's capable of scanning 50 hectares per day. And this is achievable by utilizing a swarm of UAVs equipped with various remote sensing technologies. Then, by applying advanced signal processing and artificial intelligence, we are able to construct highly georeferenced digital surface map, where threats are not only localized, what's called an area reduction, but categorized as well. And if everything is done correctly, in the Middle West scenario, and when the substantial capital is deployed at the right stages in the right time, there is an opportunity for 100 million euros revenue stream within 5 years of operational time frame. Most of it comes from governmental contracts, landmine detection as a service, hardware sales, and cloud computing licenses. And we are the strong team that can carry it. We hold a strong motive inside our spirits. We have a provable record of government relation activities, we have strong support from Denmark, and most importantly, I'm able to identify the most brilliant minds that are on the tip of the scientific spear in the relevant technologies, and I made them commit to Dropla. People from this slide carry vast experience in geophysics, UAV engineering, UAV mission planning, space engineering. We even have one gentleman who helped South Korean army to develop a complex like this based on ground-penetrating radar. So we are locked and loaded, and to move this thing, I stand here today before you asking for 3,025,000 euros at a 3 million valuation to perform the battle. To perform the demonstration at the end of March. The bottom line is, where is the bottom line?
There's no bottom line.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the time has ended. So anyway. A round of applause for you.
So the bottom line is, Europe is militarizing up. And by investing into Dropla, you invest into dual-use company, which will be the carrier of the capital for the following decade. But when you invest in Dropla, you save lives instead of taking them. And that's important.
Thank you. Thank you, judges. Thank you. This is time for questions.
Sorry for taking 50 seconds of your time.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you. Very inspiring pitch. My question is, who owns technology?
Dropla Tech, a company incorporated in Denmark.
Okay, so you own?
Yes.
Okay, so where this technology could be used elsewhere?
There are a lot of applications, but the problem that we are solving is extremely specific. Because in order to give this complex a localization and categorization capabilities, we need to train it on vast amounts of labeled data sets. That means that our only focus should be getting those labeled data sets in the near future and training the system. In the future, of course, there is a substantial near geophysics applications that can be used in sustainability and energy. That first things that comes to mind.
Okay, thank you.
How is the process of the detection of the mines happening? So what do you use? It's computer vision, it's some sorts of like signals and so on. And can you detect which kind of landmine a bomb is there?
As I just said, to detect which kind of mine, you need to get this training data sets.
Yeah, that I understand, but what do you use to see the bombs?
Different sensing modalities. You can use optics, you can use hyperspectral imaging, you can use near-infrared thermal imaging.
And what do you use?
All six, and that's the only idea. It's sensor fusion that is the innovation that I'm stand here for, because every type of technology has limitations in environmental conditions. So it's about fusing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your pitch.
Yeah, thank you.
All these applauses is for you. Thank you.